Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. My name is the Brandt,
And I'm Brian.
and we are here. Brian, we're exhausting ourselves a little bit, man. We're doing all these campaigns throughout the week, and they take longer than I always anticipate. 3 streams is a
Yeah,
lot.
especially of this campaign.
Yeah, so we're here. We're fighting a Ronan today. This is it. I feel like we've got an almost W under our belt. I feel like beating those 4 villains, going 4-0, is pretty solid. I mean, Ronan is a toss-up. He's frustrating in that he just comes at you so fast, but it's also like, cool, we could shuffle and play again, right? So we're gonna give it 2 attempts here if it doesn't go well the first time. And I think we'll
Pretty
walk
much.
away holding our heads up high either way. Because this is a
Agreed.
this is
I
arguably the toughest villain in the game. There's certainly some that have come along, but he's been the menace for so long.
I think personally for these 2 characters in this campaign to be 4-0, even standard or not standard, because we all know expert on this campaign is
Yeah.
just bonkers. Um, 4-0, that is fantastic already. Beating Collector on first try, beating Nebula on first try, especially that Nebula win on Wednesday
Whew,
was
yeah, we pulled that one
fantastic.
out.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we went to some favorite aspects here, and we're going to try to play control, which is probably a crazy idea against Ronan, which is part of our. We'll fight him twice. Call it a
Yes.
good day. I think
Exactly.
think if we went heavy aggro and just went damage, he's got a pretty low damage health pool, and we might have a shot at something like that. So if we didn't get him down, maybe I will try to film something like that, in the future or whatever.
Yeah.
But we want to try to control him. We feel like that'll really show what these characters like to do. They like to control and win the long game, right? Or at least
Yeah.
come up with some crazy plan right at the end and go for it and get the win. So
Pretty
I am
much.
playing Justice.
And I'm playing protection.
There you go. So
Classic Groot.
there's our controls. These are probably our favorite aspects with each of these heroes. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Brian's basement. I know too. Good morning, Eric. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Here is our epic conclusion. It's a dance off, bro.
It is a dance off. Um, so the group protection deck that I built today, I hope it really can get there because it has the potential of getting up to 12 defense on a single
Nice.
defense.
There you go. That'll work. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to play Justice. I put a lot of events in here so that I could just come out of the gate screaming and trying to take care of threat and everything. So I will try to lock all that down and control it. We'll see what
Hmm.
happens when minions come out and how we can get some ping damage on them and whatnot. So, all right.
So yeah, I'm starting as first player, right? You said with the
Yeah,
stone?
so this one we're going to have you go first. So you get the stone. You also get I stand accused. We've got the pincer maneuver out. We don't add any threat to it because we had 3 or more evasion counters at the end. And then we've got our Kree command ship where we can exhaust the Milano, right, to cancel.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I have a decent opener here.
All right. Ooh, I
Um,
got an under surveillance and a thing right off the bat.
I think I pitch you. All right. Actually, I like my opener, man. Dauntless for fertile ground. Targeting screen.
Let's see if I can get a double. Oops, what did I get rid of that I didn't want to? Under surveillance.
Yeah, let's
Hey, 2
pitch
doubles.
maybe Indomitable. I do have an extra one of those. All right. I'm keeping my opening hand here. My hand is my deck is very low to the ground. It's like all 1s and 2s minus the only 3 and 4 costs I have is a Nick Fury and Jocasta, and that's it.
All right.
Everything. So I'm not even running power of protections. I'm literally just running the doubles over here, and that's it.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll go with Indomitable for fertile ground. Gain me another counter. Draw me a card.
Ooh, nice. Fertile ground.
Yeah, we are Groots. So everybody gets a tough. Well, I'll go genius for targeting screen. Get that out. And I have
Oof.
the Milano, so that's 3 threat. I could use the Milano to actually play both my upgrades, or I just give tough. And
Uh,
we stand accused. How does we stand accused work again?
it's just gonna be he's gonna attack you for +1.
He's gonna attack me for +1. Okay.
So if you're gonna use the Milano, because the Milano can get rid of 3 threat on the pincer maneuver or on the main scheme,
Yeah, I have
uh,
targeting screen, which is
then
3 threat.
well, I know, but we need even more. This has 7 on it,
Okay.
so you'd have to thwart with Groot,
So I
which is
could,
probably your plan anyway.
yeah, that's probably my plan anyway. So Milano, targeting screen, and a thwart of Groot. That's 7 threat. That's what you're saying, right?
No, if you want to use the Milano, you can
Yeah,
for a
but you're saying if I
resource.
don't, if you're saying if I don't, then it's 3 threat plus targeting screen, 3 threat plus Groot, 1 threat.
Yeah, you
So
have
I
you
can
have
get
8
7.
threat removal, right?
7. 7.
Okay, I thought targeting stream was 3.
It is. Milano is 3, right?
Yeah, and you're 2 because of the Power Stone.
Oh, oh, okay.
So we have
Uh,
that. I just have the 2 with myself, or I could play the Professor if we pull the weapon off of him.
what's the weapon? How did we get rid of it?
Take a face down encounter card and 2 damage.
And I would, but the thing is I have the growth counters, right?
And you can't take damage or you can't deal damage. I can't remember which way it is.
When Groot would take any amount of damage, remove the growth counters
Okay.
and prevent it.
So you cannot do it. So I'd have to
Yeah,
remove that.
at least while I've got growth counters.
Okay. So I
All right.
can remove it if I play Professor X. I mean, I also have Ingenuity and Under Surveillance, and I could pop a pistol down, hold Professor X till next turn, use the pistol to pop his tough, and I can thwart for 2. So we essentially have 10 threat removal of the 11 that's out there
With the Milano included.
with the Milano. So we could have whatever, we could have 7 instead and just remove the pincer maneuver.
Uh,
If you want to get what was your thing that you could get down, like Entangling Vines or something?
no, it would be electrostatic armor and dauntless, but I don't think I
Got it.
need both.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna pitch dauntless and get the electrostatic armor down. Don't think the We Are Groot is gonna be useful here because I don't have the growth counters. So I'll flip up thwart for 2, targeting screen for 3, Milano for 3.
All right. Sounds good. I will pass it to me. I'll play Ingenuity, use Ingenuity to play my pistol, use Strength to play Under Surveillance and bring this thing to 18. And so now I could scrap the pistol. If I draw a double, I could play Professor X, but I already got 2 doubles. So I think I hold Professor X, right? Take his tough off,
Cool.
thwart away the pincer maneuver, and I guess I leave the universal weapon. Is it worth an additional encounter card right now? And unless you're going to be able to double block for me, but you already have to double block for
No,
yourself.
that's yeah, and I can't. So I'm literally gonna be taking a bunch of damage probably.
Okay.
So
You don't have desperate defense?
depends on what I draw.
Oh, okay, good. All right, I got the cannon and the heavy cannon and the mounted laser. So I could play both of those
I did not.
and Professor X next turn. So that's pretty good. So I just need to
I got
survive.
I got expert defense.
Okay.
So I can at least defend for 6 off of the first attack, which is double boosted because of the stone. He probably is taking that stone from me.
Okay. That's right. We'll figure it all out.
All right. The universal weapon, man.
Yeah. All right, so he's attacking you for 3, double boosted.
Yep. I'm gonna defend for 3 and do expert defense to give myself a 6 defense.
All right, and he's attacking you for 2, and he takes the stone. So he hits you for 5.
Okay. Perfect defense then. Electrostatic armor triggers.
27.
Okay. And then over to you.
Yep. Yeah, so sorry. Thank you, Peter, for joining us. Yeah, if you want to see, there's several Ronan wins. I can't remember if they're on this channel or on Steve's channel, but we've beat Expert Ronan a handful of times now. Doctor Strange and Black Widow on Expert. Beat him. Steve and I beat him with Gamora and Star-Lord. I can't remember some of the other Ronins that we've done. We did the silly Go for Champions one where we beat Ronan, right?
Yeah.
I think I beat him with Wolverine. So you can see a bunch of those there. And then Daniel says you're not using the campaign side scheme. We are not. They basically retconned it after this. It's like the one change they've made to this campaign is they retconned having to put that and get an additional encounter card, which is just too much.
Exactly.
All right. Am I taking a 4
I cannot defend
punch?
for you this right now.
Okay.
You
He's gonna hit me
dealt,
for 5.
You dealt him 1 damage.
Defense. I did, yeah. So I just have to hope I don't get attacked again.
Yeah.
All right. We can cancel an encounter card. That's the good part here. So we get the Cannonade, which is going to come in with 7, of course.
Yep. And it's extra boost now.
And the Kree Lieutenant, who has Guard and Stalwart. And then you get your You Stand Accused, and we'll cancel it.
Sure, yeah.
So you pay a resource.
I have to pay a resource.
Yeah.
All right.
And if he attacks me here, we're dead. Cut the power. So that comes in with 6, and it's critical. Ugh. Man. All right, Milano passes to me.
We always have at least 2, then maybe 3 threat with targeting screen, right? So
yeah, that's true. All right, Ingenuity will play the mounted laser. I'll also play the heavy cannon. If I flip down, I can scrap the pistol and then play Professor X.
Yeah.
Are you okay staying up? You do have the fertile ground.
This is what I have in hand.
Professor X and not enough resources to play him?
I have Energy, Unflappable, Nick Fury.
How are you down to 3 cards?
Well, I used expert defense to defend, and then you told me I need to spend a resource. So,
sorry, I didn't realize that. I wasn't trying to.
Nope. I mean, either I get attacked or I spend the resource, right?
Okay.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah. I can almost kill this Kree Lieutenant. I'm 1 damage short.
So, I mean,
3, 4, 5, 6.
If you can clear some threat, how much threat can you clear?
5.
5 in total?
Yeah.
What's the instances of 2, 4, 2, 2, and 2?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. All right. Well, target.
I could get the Cannonade down, or I can do the 3 off of Cut the Power.
Well, I think we need Cut the Power. I also have targeting screen for 2 threats.
Okay. I mean, there's a world in which we could both flip. This is going to go to 9. There's not a world in which we can both flip.
Yeah. How much health do you have?
4 health left, and I have a crew quarters, but I think Professor X is more important.
Yeah.
Unless I don't get this damage out on the board, but these are permanent damage.
Yeah, they are for sure.
So this is 2, this is 3, this is 1. So I can deal 6 damage to this Kree Lieutenant. I can attack it, but I don't think killing it versus getting rid of threat is a better play.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Oh,
think.
targeting
If we're
screen only
both
gets rid of 2, correct?
right now, it's only 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have Milano. Just trying to think of he's got what +2 scheme, so he's at a 4, and for both down, that
Yeah, and this
goes
goes
up
up
by
4,
quite a
so
bit.
that's 12, and it goes to 18. So like, there's no way.
Yeah, yeah. I won't have a play. I don't have a play. I mean, is what I mean.
What is your middle card that's not a double resource?
Unflappable.
So you always play that with the double or with Nick.
So yeah, I would play that with a double, and then, or I just pitch Nick to play it and hold the energy.
So I could confuse him, and we could both flip down.
He's not stalwart. He's got the
I
universal
remove
weapon,
the
right?
weapon. I remove the weapon, right? Then he only schemes for 3, and he's confused.
I mean, we could try that. Might as well if you're able to.
I can't get rid of your Kree lieutenant though. I don't know how to do it.
Well, Nick Fury. If I flip down, Nick Fury comes in.
Perfect. All right. Perfect. So I will hit your Kree lieutenant for 2. Then I'll hit him for 3, and then I'll hit everything for 1. So Ronan goes to 26. I will take 2 damage and go to 2 and take a card and do the universal weapon. Do you have no counters left? You have counters, correct?
I have 3 counters.
Okay.
I
Then
took no damage from him, so
then I thwart for 2. I guess off of cut the power. I think that's the only thing we can get rid of. Because Nick will kill that guy, right? Then I flip down and scrap my pistol. It's Tinker, but I like saying scrap. Draw 2, which is Spider-Man. And my boots. Oh man, what do I hold? I gotta hold the crew quarters though. I gotta heal.
yeah, you do.
So I'll pay 3 for Professor X. He'll come in and confuse. Thwart for 3 on cut the power.
Targeting screen can finish it.
Targeting screen finishes it. And away we go.
Okay, I'll flip down. I'll gain 3 counters. So
Crazy idea. You could have Nick remove 3 threat instead of draw cards.
What do you mean 3 threat?
2 threat
Oh,
when he comes into play.
I see what you mean. Crazy idea. Doesn't sound so crazy. Yes, let's do that because drawing me cards isn't going to do anything too crazy. So let's just play Nick Fury. He can remove 2 threat when he comes in, and he can punch out the lieutenant.
All right. We got a plan. This is like as crazy as the end of the Nebula one. All right. Peter says, Brandon, have you ever done one of your crazy rush playthroughs against the box? I have. So you can watch my Showtime a-holes with Star-Lord against this campaign. And it was either 11 or 13 turns. I can't remember all the boxes and the number now, but Star-Lord crushes this campaign. Because Star-Lord plays into exactly what this campaign wants you to do. All right, I got my cannon and my crew quarters, which could be a good place to start. I don't have threat removal. That's the issue. And we have Nick and Professor X when we're flipped down.
That's right. It's funny, but it is what it is.
All right, we had 4 threat here to go to 7. He is confused against me. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for watching. Then he's going to scheme against you for 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus an additional boost card, plus an additional boost card, plus a 0. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow.
And it goes to 16 out of 18 because they all get plus 1 from this. That was a mess.
Yep.
And then we get cards. Man, he gets his weapon back.
Does it shuffle into the deck when you remove it?
Yeah, it shuffles in the deck.
Rogue Vessel.
Special delivery. So I can exhaust the Milano and he doesn't scheme. And then on the hunt, I either take 2 damage or discard a random card. Well, guess what?
Take, yeah, discard the card. Take 2
It'll
damage,
be crew
Brandt.
quarters, you know it.
Yeah,
My genius surges into a Kree physiology. He gets a tough status card and it surges
man, there's so
into
much surge.
fanaticism,
Just so much surge.
which surges into assault, which surges into advance. He
Of
schemes
course.
for 4, 5, 6, an additional boost card, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's a mess right off the bat. All right. This goes to 2. Let's see. And this says, give him the Power Stone, otherwise give him a face down boost card. So he gets a face down boost. And your card is Single-Minded Fury. It surges into advance. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this goes to
Did
11 out
you,
of 20.
and you factored the boost, the extra
Yep,
boost?
I did.
Okay.
I mean, it's unwinnable now.
Yep.
There's nothing we could do with that fanaticism.
Nope. Up to 7, up to 9. Draw a card.
I mean, honestly, Peter says fanaticism having surge is just stupid. I mean, fanaticism is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, give him overkill, but overkill and piercing. There's just nothing you can do.
How much threat is over there?
7 on this, 11 on this. And we can't remove threat? Yeah, we have to take the stone before we can remove threat.
Take the stone before you remove threat. Amazing. And he's got tough on top of it, so.
Mm-hmm.
When a boost card is turned face up, cancel it. Of course, can't do that, so I'll use the 2 of you, I think, for you. And once again, I'll be pitching all of these to do you. All right. So what I can do is I can punch his tough off, then hit him with a root stomp
Okay.
for 5 to take the stone from him.
Yep.
And then I can pitch all 3 of these to do an I am Groot and thwart for 9.
Nice. Off the main.
And targeting screen for 3.
Cool. That'll start to get us there.
Did you do targeting screen for 3? Yes.
I did, yeah. I did it off of the
Okay.
cannonade. We got to get rid of that.
Yep, we do. You need to recover, sir. You're up.
I will do cybernetic skeleton for 3. I'll play my crew quarters, heal 1. I guess I'll heal another 3 to go to 9. I guess I stay flipped down.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't fire these guns.
That's all right. It's just
Yes.
against him.
And I have onrush, so I guess instead of onrush, I will hold my particle cannon.
Makes sense.
All right. Now we try the flip, flip, flip till we never stop. Whoa. I have a for justice. All right, this gets 2 per player, so this goes to 6. He is attacking you for 4.
Just an easy, a clean 4. 3. Yeah, let's
Double
go.
boost, double boost.
Yeah.
And that's going to be +2, so it's really 6.
So
Right
it's
off the
really
bat.
6. So yeah, let's just go and do 2 desperate defenses and give
Yep.
myself +4. So I'm at a 7.
+3 is 9.
+3 is 9.
Yep.
Okay, so I take no damage. I have a defense of 7. That means I'll lose 2 counters. I do ready up since I took no damage. Electrostatic armor. Deal 1.
25. All right, he schemes against me for 3, 4, 5. If it's an overkill, so that goes back to 11. And then we get 3 cards. Yours is a power siphon. You have to exhaust a Milano, spend 2 lightnings, or discard a card at random from your hand.
Discard.
Then you get a Badoon Headhunter. And attach enemy with the highest attack. So Ronan has armor. He takes 1 fewer damage from each attack. We have the Milano. That's at least a thing.
Good point, Eric. Good points.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Yeah, I don't know why they tuned him so high.
yeah, I don't think we'll ever know. So this will bring me to 10. And then I don't want to scrap this.
You should just always play Ronin with Steel Hull's mod.
Yeah. Well, and it's a good point. I feel like if they just let us put these upgrades in play from the start,
Yep.
it'd be great. Attach these to the Milano. The first player can use any of the upgrades. Don't put them in your deck,
Feels,
right?
I mean, it feels very campaign-ish where you're upgrading
Right.
Milano as you're going. So
Yeah, and then when you finally get to them, you've got all. I mean, I just think that would be a nice, easy fit. I mean, we saw it against Steels. That's what Steel did. He let us put them right in play, and it was just fun, right? It was like, cool. We have all these upgrades. You have all these upgrades. Let's go. But
yeah,
it's
I
like
think
I think they overthought. Oh, you're going to have these, so it's going to be too easy. But you have to get them out.
yeah. Maybe if we have to redo this, we'll give it a little house rule
Oh,
retcon.
that's a great idea, Brian. Why not? Right. The next one, we'll just put those out and play. Love it. All right. So let's see. If I play Eros
And then if
Particle
that's the
Cannon,
case, this is going to be in my deck.
yeah, exactly. So if I use the
'Cause I
Milano, I have
didn't spend 4.
5. Am I better to have Eros and have a blocker or remove 2 additional threat with For Justice?
He's
Now, let
got
me get
his
the
universal
cannon out.
weapon, so he's
Then
not
we'll
over.
throw it
He's
there.
overkill, isn't he?
Oh, right. Good point. It's a good
So
call. Yeah, we know the answer to that question then.
exactly. So
All right. So
I stay up and defend. Is the only
this deals 3 damage to the Headhunter. And then this deals 1 to everybody. Not us. And then I'll Particle Cannon, murdered you, and that's the last we'll see of the Badoon Headhunter. Overkill for 1.
quick
Draw a
question.
card.
Last round, he already had fanaticism when he attacked me, right?
Yeah,
Should 1 counter be gone? How does those counters
I
remove?
did. It's 1 plus the number of players, so there were 3, and now there's 2.
3. Got it.
All right, I've got a plan. So I will use arrows. I will thwart. What do I thwart for? 2. Dang it. Are you exhausted?
Nope.
Okay. And you thwart for 2 then?
I thwart for 2, attack for 3.
So I can thwart for 2 here.
I also still haven't used my targeting screen, which is 2 threat. So I have the cannonade. If it's at
Okay. Got it.
if it's at 4, I can finish the cannonade.
So the weird part is the Milano can remove 3 threat from there.
The main?
No, it can't remove from the main.
Okay, it can remove.
Do I just give
from
you the resource since we can do all this, or it's
I
probably
I have I have no hands. I have a no card
okay?
hand.
So we use the cannonade to get rid of that. Then I will thwart the main for 2. I've got a plan. Thwart the main for 3. Get rid of 5. And then do I get rid of his universal weapon? We're not trying to stun and confuse him, so we just survive it for now.
I guess so, yeah. The only thing is the overkill. If you were gonna play arrows, that was the only difference.
Yeah. Yep. No, I'm good. So then you can
All
use
right.
the thing to get rid of cannonade, right? The targeting
Targeting
screen.
screen gets rid of cannonade, and I'm going to. You want a thwart for 2, right? Or a punch for 3.
Uh, if you punch him for 3, it's only 2. I think you should thwart for 2. I think we're just trying to control, right? We know we have
Okay.
damage if we get there late.
Okay.
I don't think Ronan is so bad standalone. Like he is. He forces you to play a certain style. It's very hard to control him. So he forces you to just come at him with damage, and he has the RNG. The part I don't mind about his RNG is that if he's going to attack you 3 times on turn 1 and you just die, you shuffle up again. So like when we played
Yeah.
Loki there and we just couldn't get him under control, couldn't do it right, we died at an hour and 20 minutes, and it's like, well, I don't want to shuffle up again now. And that's fine
Absolutely.
because at least you live that long, you get to play the game, right? But Nebula feels more frustrating because you can't come at her, and she isn't killing you that quickly, but she's just making you discard all your cards and whatnot. All right, are
Yeah.
you staying up then?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have no one to defend for you.
Well, I have 10 health.
And he punches for
Yeah, 4.
plus boosts, right?
Yep.
Your choice. I mean, I could flip down if you want, and then
Go
I'll
ahead,
come
flip
up
down.
with max
Flip down.
counters.
Yep.
All right. I'll have an extra card then. And one more counter. 2 counters because of growth spurt and fertile ground. Actually, I'm just at 10. I was at 7,
Alrighty.
so if I flip down, it's fertile ground and
There you go.
the
And
other
you
thing,
draw a card, which you could just keep in your hand or cycle.
which I'm just gonna keep. Yeah.
Okay. We're getting places.
You know what? Maybe I won't. No. Anyways, I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was the strength. I'm keeping that.
Going to 8. He is attacking me for 4. 5, 6. So I go to 4. I guess the only trouble is if he attacks me again, but I at least have the
Yeah.
cancel here now. Schemes against you for 3. I'm going to pull that down so I don't miss it. 4. So this is going to go to 12 out of 20. And then we get cards. So I get a Kree Private, who I will destroy, and a Kree Commando. And you get Pincer Maneuver, which comes in with 7.
Okay.
Pass the Milano to you. That was a survivable turn.
All right. I have 10 counters, so I don't need to do all those things. Fertile ground. Yes. All right. The targeting screen can remove 3 threats.
Yeah. The Milano can also remove 3 here. I have Moon Girl, but I don't think I play her.
So get you down.
I'm going to deal
I
1
don't need
damage to everything in play.
fruition, so it could play Flora and Fauna. Well, I do have Flora and Fauna, and I don't need it. So I can
Could ready my
actually
particle
put
cannon.
2 charge counters and ready a particle cannon.
Okay.
So
I can deal 2 to this guy. And then fire through him. Murdered you. Deal a damage to Ronan. Draw a card.
Yep. And I'll use fruition to Flora and Fauna. Give that thing 2 counters and ready it.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to take out the other guy?
Yeah, he's dead. I'm trying to see if I deal another damage somewhere, but I got threat. I have heroic intuition, which is probably my smart play. And then I have a for justice. I'm just trying to figure out where we get. Oh, actually, if I for justice, I'm going to do it now. If I do for justice on this pincer maneuver, right?
For 4, we get rid of it.
And then you targeting screen for 3.
For 3, get rid of it. Right.
Actually, use the Milano
Got it.
and then use the
Milano for
targeting
3.
screen up here.
Cool. And then I can use my strength to play my nerves of steel. I could root stomp, but I'd be losing my expert defense and defiance. So it's probably better to just pitch the root stomp.
Did you thwart yet?
I did not.
So you can thwart for 2.
Correct.
I think it's the best option because I'll play heroic intuition. I can thwart that for 3. That'll bring it down to
And
4. I'll flip down heal. I
minion's
think I'll
dead, by the
hold my
way.
battery pack. What did you say?
The minion's gonna die.
Well, you could stomp him, but I don't think it makes sense. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it, right? I'll kill him with the gun, even though I don't get to draw. Oh, that guy should have quick striked me. I missed it for 1, so I'm down to 3. I
Okay.
think getting a card draw doesn't matter there.
All right.
You
Yeah.
thwart for 2, and then I'm gonna play heroic intuition. I don't think I'm gonna hold my side holster. I don't know. What should I do? The battery pack is better to keep loading the cannon.
Yeah. The side holster will come back around.
All right. So I'll use that and ingenuity, and then you thwarted for 2. I'll thwart for 3. That'll bring this down 5. I will flip down, heal with crew quarters, and hold my battery pack.
Okay.
I mean, there's a world in which we survive this.
Maybe, yeah.
There's Nick and a sonic rifle. I think I need my rocket launcher in this one. 2 bags. I already have these.
Were you able to get rid of how much health did you have? Were you able to get rid of that universal weapon before flipping down?
I can,
How much
but
health
the
do you
deck
have?
is very small, so it's not worth it. Unless you could cancel it when it comes out.
I have 2 defiances,
Okay, I'm at 3
which
health, so I
is
would go to 1 and then heal to 2.
okay. Because if the deck is almost empty, right, and then I get defiance, I can just cancel it completely,
All right,
and then it, yeah.
let's get on. Sounds good. All right, we are adding 4 threat. Oh, let me see what they said. No matter how far we got, I never understand. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Discard at random for Brian. I think he did that. Yeah, I just did some play
Yeah,
testing
I
for Upper Deck, and I just
discarded
don't
the
see how
other
this
card.
stuff could have been play tested, and the players were like, "Hey, this is great. Don't change anything." Yeah, I don't know what happens with all that stuff. There's a lot of voices too, so you don't know what gets heard and doesn't get heard.
Yep.
All right,
Well,
he is attacking you for 3. Sorry, go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
I was just gonna say sometimes testers say that it's tuned too high. Other testers would be like, no, it's just okay, and then it goes through an alpha or beta or whatever, and it just changes
Yeah.
on the last second. Be like, you know what, we're gonna change it back, and then we're just gonna ship it.
Yep. All right, so he is going to attack you for 3.
Yes, I am going to defend for 3, and I'm going to use the expert defense, which is going to give me a +3, and then the defiances I can do afterwards, right?
No, you have to do them before the card is revealed.
It says when a boost card on an attacking enemy would be turned face up, discard it instead.
Right, so right before I turn it face up, you have to cancel it. It's not once a card is turned face up.
Got it. When a boost card on an enemy would be turned face up. All right, I'll
Would be
use. Yeah, sure. I'll just
use them both
he attacks. Sorry, he attacks for how much?
for 3, so you don't actually need to play expert defense.
You're right, I don't. So he attacks for 3, and I'm gonna just double defiance.
And you got rid of the weapon and the rogue vessel, Brian. You genius, you. I thought I was the genius here, Groot. All right, and then he's going to scheme for 2 plus 1
He also takes 1 damage.
is 3. Look at this, 20. And then we get cards, and we go through the deck, so he accelerates. All right, well, I always say there's 2 schemes for a reason. I thought by the time we got to the second one, we'd be in significant trouble. We're definitely in trouble. We're not ahead, but we're not behind. No, we're not ahead.
Definitely not ahead.
We're not here
behind,
we go.
But we're not in the biggest pit possible.
There you go. Shadow the past.
Vernac. Let's do it.
Oh, wait. We can cancel it.
Shadows?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad, is it?
You got damage?
I got a root stomp.
Okay. All right.
For 5. And on top of that, you can
I got guns.
Yeah, you got guns.
I got 8 damage a turn, so. All right. What do I need to do then? 6 threat here. He gets fanaticism. Yeah, that's the other thing. They put 2 fanaticisms in the deck. And it reveals itself. Oh, it doesn't actually reveal itself. I get crisis on half world. I can't get rid of my particle cannon.
Nope.
But I don't know how I live. I might have to stay down because I don't live. Right?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Oh, you have to block for me.
I would have to. I block for you.
I can't cancel that because it's an obligation, and you get wilt.
Ugh. Have to remove 3 growth counters.
Yeah.
And does it surge? Oh wait, no, it doesn't surge.
No, if you don't get rid of 3.
All right.
Okay, something there wasn't good. The fanaticism is not good.
Yeah.
I can put a Nick Fury out. I got all the damage in the world. I crew quarters to go to 3, but I'm pretty sure if I flip up, I'm dead. I don't see a way in which I don't take 3 damage.
Unless the only way you don't take damage is I'm defending for you against Ronan, and that side scheme is removed.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. I have so much damage and not threat removal, but I have Nick Fury. All right, rocket launcher for battery pack on the particle cannon, and then I'll tinker the battery pack to draw 2. That gets me a double.
You do have a stealth strike, right? So that's some threat.
Yep. I got a multitasking now too.
So that's 2 and 2.
I think I get rid of the sonic rifle, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4 gets Nick Fury. I can put a tech on top and draw it, but is there anything I actually want?
And draw it. It's just
Thruster boots.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3. Oops. Now I've got a plan, but I'm exhausted. I've got 2 multitaskings.
Well, one of them is paid for by ingenuity.
Yeah. And then I can stealth strike.
That's right.
Do you have, and you have 2 threat removal?
Yeah. Targeting screen can do 2 off the side scheme. Multitasking 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And then
flip up, multitask.
Stealth strike.
2 off of this, 2 off of this. 1 damage to each enemy in play. Then the mounted laser cannon does 3. And I can kill the Kree lieutenant. What are you doing? You're Groot stomping this one?
You're trying to get an overkill, right? With the mountain laser, or not the mount,
It
their
doesn't
particle
actually
cannon.
matter at this point because I would draw a card, but I can't use it. I guess unless it's a double. So I guess I should try, right?
Uh, they have how much? One has 5 left, and the other one has what left?
6. So I've got
6
3 and
left.
2. I've got 7. I can punch with Nick Fury,
Probably
which
better
probably
to.
makes sense because if yeah, I see it. It'll work because I could thwart with Nick Fury, but if I punch this guy and stealth strike him, I remove 2 threat anyway. Oh, but
Yeah,
there's
but if
2
you
off
can,
of
that's
this.
right. We need Nick Fury to thwart. You know what? I'll just pitch these 2 cards. I'll do a root stomp and deal
Okay.
5 damage somewhere.
Fine.
I thought you wanted to get the overkill.
Well, I will. Hold on your stop just for a
Okay.
second. All right, Kree Lieutenant, overkill, particle cannon, 1 here, murdered you. Draw a card. I did not draw a double, but I did draw a for justice.
Answer you, Eric. I don't know when you said that. To answer you, I absolutely do. Even when I'm playing alone. And I get flack for it from other people in the area. They're like, why are you talking to yourself?
I don't think I do.
I do.
I don't think I talk out loud when I'm playing
I
by
mean,
myself.
I kind of do it like under my breath, not like out loud, out loud.
Yeah, no, I mean, one of the things is like when Steve is streaming by himself, he's so good at making all the noises. I'm happy to make them when I have other people, but I don't do it as much when I'm streaming solo. Okay, so I've got the Milano as well, and I've got a for justice and a stealth strike, but that only gives me 4 unless I overkill this guy. Then I could also for justice. So I think that is the plan. So Nick hits this guy for 2. Then I go 1, 2, 3, stealth strike, kill Fernax, murdered you, draw a card. It's a pistol, remove 2 threat, get rid of Blazing Inferno. And then I have the Milano and the pistol to for justice.
All
So
right,
this is
and remove
great.
4.
This is great, except if he kills me with fanaticism. Like
Well,
that's
he's got. Is it overkill?
yeah.
It is overkill.
Yep. It's overkill
Ha-
and piercing. It's just you can't stop it. You're
I
taking the
thought the
damage.
universal weapon also gives him overkill. Or is that
No, the
one
universal
stalwart?
weapon gives him stalwart.
Okay, I'm gonna be defending for you.
Okay. That's what I got. You can now Groot stomp him if you want.
I'm not going to root stomp instead. I am going to play down my lashing vines, and I'm going to keep my expert defense.
Okay.
If that's what you did. So
What happened to your root stomp? You used it?
instead of using root stomp, I was going to pitch lashing vines and expert defense to do a root stomp to back you up. But if you don't need the root stomp, because I'm not going to gain a count, especially I'm not going to gain a counter from it, I might as well just get my lashing vines down to ready.
And you're exhausted?
I'm exhausted, yeah.
I mean, because I love crazy plans. The other one is that I block with Nick Fury. He hits for 3. I take 1. I can't.
Yeah, no, you can't.
The boost kills me alone.
That's right.
All right, we're adding 5 threat to the main. He is attacking me, and you're blocking.
I am going to block. I will use an expert defense and make it for 6.
Okay. He's hitting for 3, 4, 5, so you block it all.
I block it all. I will spend 2 growth counters, lashing vines, ready myself. He takes 1 damage. Did you play
desperate defense?
I played expert defense.
Oh, expert defense. Okay.
I spent 2 counters to ready myself.
Okay.
Now he wants to attack me, right?
Yeah, he's attacking you for 3.
With extra boost because I got the stone.
With double boost.
Defend for 3, and I will do another expert defense.
Gets an additional boost card, gains overkill, gets an additional boost card. So it's +3, so 6. What did you defend for?
6.
Woo! And he takes one.
Takes one.
All right. And then we get these cards. Kree Commando. I can kill him. Blindside. I'm stunned. Advance. Are we canceling advance?
Sure, if you want, yeah, we can.
Just trying to figure out what to spend. Target acquired. Reload just gets my particle cannon. Yep. So we'll get rid of reload. And exhaust the Milano so he doesn't advance. And then on the hunt, so you have to take 2 damage or discard a random card from your hand and it surges.
I'll take 2 damage, which means I lose 2 growth counters.
Pre-physiology, he's tough and surges, and he assaults you.
Ah, man. All right.
I can't block with Nick.
I got 3 more growth counters, so he hits me for whatever.
All right. So he attacks you for 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that means I take 3 damage. He gets the stone.
Okay. Well, it wasn't great, but it wasn't deadly.
All right. Targeting screen removes 3 threat.
Yep, down to 7.
And I'm also going to do a take the fight to them. Look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. And I'll draw a card.
All right, so it's Fanaticism, Rogue Vessel, and Universal Weapon, so goodbye.
Pitch that Fanaticism, yes.
The Kree Private gives Overkill, so if you're going to flip down, it doesn't matter.
I need to flip down. I have no more counters, and I've taken damage, so.
Okay.
Can you remove some threat and flip and be able to flip?
Sure.
Are we there? Is that what we're gonna do?
Double flip?
I don't know.
Sure, we can double flip.
All right, I'm gonna flip down. I'll have 3 counters.
Are you going to draw a card by any chance?
Yeah, I am with Fertile Ground.
Sorry, are you going to take an encounter card? You going to deck
Nope.
out?
I don't think so. I have 4 cards left. Maybe I would actually.
Mark said, why didn't Nick defend? So if Nick defended, he does 3+3 with Overkill. 2 to Nick, 4 to me. I'm dead. So I couldn't block for Brian.
I am gonna deck out Brandt.
So you're gonna get this Kree Private, but I think that's fine. I don't think we care about a minion.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. What do I want here? I can pay 2 for Flow Like Water and then maybe get Divine Shield next turn.
Sounds good.
I think the Flow Like Water is going to start turning my defense stuff into some more damage, so. Cool.
All right. I'm going to use the particle cannon to get rid of my stun. I'm going to use the mounted laser to deal 1 damage to everything. That'll get rid of his tough. I do remember this armor, but it's only from attacks, and these weapons are not attacks.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the cannon that does the 1 to everything. I will then deal 2 to the Kree Commando. And I will use my ingenuity and my power of justice to stealth strike. Murdered you. He's dead. Remove 2 threat. Draw a card. It is a multitasking. So, wow. Are we leaving that at 5 and I'm not healing, or am I healing and we...
Dude, why don't you just pitch? It's only 2 threat, right? You don't need to spend the mental.
Yeah, just pitch the target acquired.
Pitch the target acquired, remove the 2 threat, flip down, heal.
Okay. I will heal for 3, plus the crew quarters is 1 to go to 7. And then what I was going to do is toss my cannon to draw 2 cards, and then I could put it back on top with salvage.
Sounds good.
Or I could do that next turn. I guess I
well,
could still draw a battery pack, right? So it's not worth it. Yeah. I'm good.
You're the rocket master.
Hopefully,
I am.
dude.
Yeah, I'm decking out, by the way.
Thruster
So
boots, pistol. Oh, I got threat removal. Decking out, you're getting a Kree. Still got control, baby.
we're dragon.
And both
But
fanaticisms
we're
are in
getting there.
the bin. That feels good.
Yeah.
And the weapon and the rogue vessel. Like, I'm sure there's still plenty of horrible, horrible cards, but the more minions we see, the easier it is.
Yeah.
That goes up 5. He is scheming against you for 3. And it's an advance. Oh my gosh. Schemes against me for 3, 4, 5. So that's going to go to 16 out of 20, but we can cancel in advance. We get a superior tactics. So we give him the power stone. If it's already attached to him, place 2 more threat here. So this has 6 threat.
Okay.
Power stone cannot be unattached. Single-minded fury. He'll attack the player with the stone, but it surges. Surge Kree physiology, gets rid of his tough. Surges into cut the power. Yeah, you can really see the surge engine, right? It's like everything has surge. And there's your Kree private who quick strikes you. And I get a pincer maneuver.
Yep.
He doesn't quick strike you because you're down.
Correct. Okay.
My gosh, look at all this threat. We just added, this was at 3, so we added 13, 26, 32 threat. Like there's no character in the game that can remove 32 threat in a round. Cat, Miss Marvel, none of them. Oh, okay.
All right. So back over to you, eh?
There we go. All right. Crew quarters heals me 1.
Can play you.
Don't have a way to get that particle cannon. Multitask. It's good.
Can play you. Play you.
All right. So I'm going to scrap my cannon, draw 2. Mansion and for justice. So we will flip up. What do we have for damage here? 4. We have a stealth strike, but that's a lot.
I'm getting all my defense upgrades down.
Okay.
I'm getting armored vest, my vine shield, and a hard to ignore.
All right, I got thruster boots, so now I can scheme for 4 and then 5. Then I've got a multitasking. So I scheme for 4. I bring cut the power down to 2. Then I ready. Got to get rid of this stealth strike. I just can't play it. Then I ready with I've got a plan. Can't get the main with that. I deal 1 damage to everything in play. Do you have a root stomp?
Nope. I have all defensive upgrades right now. So other than me just attacking for 2 or thwarting for 1, that's all I got for you, man.
Okay. Then I will use my. Damn, gotta be here somewhere. I'll use multitasking to get rid of 2 threat off of pincer maneuver and cut the power. That's gone. I'll thwart pincer maneuver for 5. I'll play for justice. Get rid of 4 off the main.
That's a major cleanup, man.
Use the Milano, play the pistol, deal 3 to this guy, 2, murder him. Draw a card. It's a double strength. That's what I got.
All right, over to me.
Yep.
All right, I'll flip up. Targeting screen. It's going to remove 2 threat.
Yep.
I'll get down my armored vest. I'll get down my vine shield, and I'll get down a hard to ignore.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I missed a bunch of stuff here. Nice, Brian. The surge train is really rough. Magneto is tough with the magnet counters, but you don't hit the surge train. Yeah, exactly. Nebula 2. Yeah, that's
And
exactly it.
correct,
You guys
Mark,
got
by the
this.
way.
And then Mark says
Yeah.
if a player uses an ally to defend for another player, then yes, they get the overkill. So now their ally is blocking, so the overkill damage will go to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right. I
It's
feel like
ouch-
we're somewhere around
ouch
round
town.
10, Brian. So this is where we kick in. We removed a lot of threat. I don't know where we can go from here.
Yep.
I did draw Spider-Man now. So I could drop him to get rid of superior tactics.
That's pretty awesome.
All right. This goes up 5. What we can't do is go through this deck again. That's what's gonna we start getting all
it's
that
gonna
stuff
hurt.
again. Gotta find a way to get damage down. All right, he's attacking me for
Defense.
3. You're gonna defend for me?
I have defense, so he's attacking you for 3 with only 1 boost.
Yep.
I still feel like okay, so I have a defense of 4, and I can make it a defense of 6 with desperate defense. And flow like water deals 1 damage.
Okay. So you got 6?
I have 6.
All right. He attacks you for give him the power stone. 3.
All right, I will ready up. He takes the 1 from flow like water, 1 from electrostatic armor, and hard to ignore will remove 1 threat off the main.
Woohoo! Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No. Shoot, Brian. We can't
What?
remove threat from there while he has the power stone.
Okay, so we lose.
Yeah.
Okay, so we needed to hit him to get rid of the pet to take the power stone then.
All right. So I leave the Kree. I can't hit him for 3.
You can't hit him for 3, eh?
No. This deals 2, and these are not attacks.
Okay, scrub.
I'm so sorry I messed that up.
That's completely fine, man.
And
No
we
worries.
have to get rid of superior tactics in order to. I felt like we were so close.
All right, let's just do a redo. Let's go for a redo. Shuffle up right now. Might as well.
Right. Okay.
It's we still got time, and let's do what we said we were gonna do. Okay.
Put the upgrades in play.
Yeah, I have targeting screen and hyper thrusters. They're in play right away.
I got mounted laser cannon and heavy cannon.
Keep those on the battlefield.
I keep saying cannon for mounted laser, and it's not a cannon.
All right, guys, we lost versus Ronan. This happened.
No. Oh, I screwed that up. I wonder how many times we did it too in the previous turns.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, because look at we can't remove threat here until we get rid of the power stone. We can't get rid of the power stone until we get rid of this. And the other 2, it's just
Yeah. Ronan is just
it's just
another beast.
and it's fine. Like I understand that people want something hard and they don't mind, but like to me, I want Rocket and Groot to be able to beat him. You know what I mean? I don't want to be here saying, well, Rocket and Groot, it's fine, I guess, if they can't beat Collector. That doesn't really bother me. So I guess it's a similar kind of thing. Sorry, they can beat Collector. But if like Black Widow and Rocket struggle, I guess it's not that big a deal. But it's weird that the characters they put in the box beat it.
Yes.
Like that's a weird decision
And
to
on
make.
top of that, with their precons, because most
Right.
other boxes on
Can-
standard, the precons are able to get through.
Thanks, Peter. I don't know where I screwed up because I might have screwed up even before that and been removing threat from the main scheme. Very universal weapon. These. You gotta use
Thing
these
is, I
huge.
know we could probably just rush him down, just to say that we did him. We've done it before, right?
Right. It's true. So why do it
It's
if we are relatively confident that it works, right?
That's right.
I don't know that these two rush, but you basically avoid your cards and you play
Yep,
the aggression cards, right?
that's right. Exactly.
I mean, if
You
you
just
got a
play.
fertile ground turn one, like you have a couple times,
Okay, that's fine.
then right, you've got 3 and you have a shot at playing some of your cards. And if I get pistols, they
Good,
work pretty well.
good. Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. One more game. We're starting with our upgrades in play. A great idea by Steele there. And I think that just helps you to feel like you have some power.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
So
I
this,
mean, sorry.
it's fine. So this starts at
Apologies.
7 and this starts at 4. You start with a stand, you stand accused.
I don't normally drop bombs like that. Sorry.
It was fine. It's not a big deal. All right, here we
You
go.
get
So I
one.
got 4 damage. I got 3 damage on the board. You've got what? 3 few threat removal?
I got if I have the Milano, I have 3 threat removal and then 1 from each scheme with an additional 1 from the main.
Nice.
So I have 5 off the main and 1 off the side scheme, or 2 off the main and 4 off the side scheme.
Nice. All right, I drop an ingenuity. I can put Coulson out. I can grab an upgrade. I can put crew quarters out and get that going, so at least I can keep myself healed.
All right. I got Nick Fury off of the first turn here. 1, 2, 3. I think he's a pit trap here right now, though,
Yeah,
because I have a
I mean,
good
if you
amount
have
of
cards you can already
upgrades.
play, then he is.
Both of you play you, and Entangling Vines plays Lashing Vines, and I Fruition, so I can get Flow Like Water, Lashing Vines, and extra counters. So I think that's just where I go. Fruition for the extra 2 counters. Whoops, I put Entangling Vines. I meant Lashing Vines. And both of these upgrades, so 3 off of 1 scheme with this targeting screen, and then 2 off the main with the hyper thrusters and 1 off of the side scheme.
Got it.
So yeah, start with the hyper
And
thrusters,
then
2 off the main, 1
Milano
off the
can
side
clear
scheme.
this, right? Milano clears this.
Yeah. Unless I used it for an extra, no.
All right. And then are you gonna clear the 2 off of this one?
Yep, I can do that.
Because I can punch him, get rid of his tough, and then just deal damage.
Cool.
All right. I will play Ingenuity. I will play actually
It's possible, Mark,
crew quarters.
that's the actual fact.
2, 3. I'll play Coulson. Coulson will go get my target acquired.
The thing is, I never thought the game was too easy. It's all about how easy you want to make it because there's so many modulars in the game, and now they gave us standard 2, expert 2, to
Right.
appease those people who thought the game was too easy. Go ahead, play standard 2, expert 2, play for 3-4 hours, and say that you won a game.
All right, and I will deal him 3 damage, 25. All right, here we go. I got a plan, reload, side holster for justice. We got some stuff.
He's got his universal weapon, doesn't he?
I got rid of it.
Oh, you got rid of it. Nice, cool.
All right, he's attacking you for 2+2 boosts.
Okay, I will defend for 3 and double defiance. Cancel both boosts.
Oh, sorry, double defiance. I missed it. I was reading Mark's thing, and then I flipped the cards
That's
without
fine.
looking at them.
Flow like water will deal him 2 damage.
23. He's attacking me.
And I can ready Groot if I want for 2 counters. Yeah, I'll just do it.
All right. Are you blocking for me?
Yes, I can block for you.
You don't have to. I mean, I have Coulson.
He doesn't
Well,
have overkill, right?
I could take a 2 hit, but I guess we ran into trouble when I got low on health, right?
That's fine. I can still block for you.
Okay. 2 + 2 is 4.
Okay, I take 1 damage.
All right, and then we get cards. Pincer maneuver. You stand accused. You're getting 2 of them.
So Coulson can block.
Yeah. So he's attacking. That's weird. So because he's not attacking
he gets
you,
an extra boost.
no, because he's attacking me, right? When Ronan the Accuser activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card. Okay, yeah, so it would. All right, so double boost. So he gets the stone.
All right.
Coulson's out. And then we cancel this one with the Milano, or will that mess up your hand?
It won't mess up my hand.
Okay, so you spend a resource.
Okay.
Tree physiology, he's tough. Headhunter, and cut the power.
I'm just doing my stuff out of turn because I only have 1 play anyways.
Okay. So I've got 3 on the headhunter, +1 is 4. Get rid of the tough. And then I don't have any damage.
I have hyper thrusters for 1 from everything.
Okay. Can I get rid of cut the power first?
Targeting screen can also remove 2 from it first if you need it.
So these 2 would play that. Okay. So
If you have
this
for
and
justice
reload
and my
for
targeting
justice.
screen,
4
there you
gets
go.
rid of 2. 2 gets
Targeting
rid of
screen.
this.
There you go.
Then you get rid of 1 of each of these.
Yeah, and an extra 1 off of the main. Sorry, no, I don't
No, you
have
don't
the
have the
Milano.
Milano. All right. So I've got a plan, but I can only remove 5 threat with that. So I'll get rid of 2 on pincher maneuver. And I'll get rid of 3 on the main. With I've got a plan. And then I'll play the side holster. Flip down and heal 1. All right. Draw back up.
Yep,
Did you flip down? You stayed up?
I stayed up.
I got the sonic rifle. Just have the rocket launcher. It's kind of crappy. All right, we're adding 4 here. 6, in fact. He's scheming against me for 3, 4, 5. Ah, shoot. And then the Badood Headhunter, only for 1, baby. Survive. And then he's attacking you for 3.
Defend for 3 plus 3, 6.
And it's +2. And he takes 1 from Flow Like Water.
Takes 1 from Flow Like Water, 1 from Armor.
Okay. And you take none.
Yep.
And then we get cards. Dead to Rights. Exhaust my identity. Surge. Oh, did I heal 1 with the crew quarters when I flipped down? I think so. Kree Private doesn't quick strike me. You stand accused. He's going to scheme. I'm going to cancel it. This and a reload. And then you get a Kree Commando. Milano passes to you.
Let's start with doing my targeting screen and hyper thrusters. So 2 off the main, 1 off the side scheme.
Okay.
And then targeting screen for 3.
Done.
Let's do a take the fight to them. Look at the top 4 cards.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weapon Fanaticism.
On. Those are
Lieutenant.
We should be fine with those, eh?
This is a double boost that gives piercing.
Okay, yeah.
And this
The
is a
piercing
single
doesn't
boost
matter.
that gives overkill.
Your choice, man. For sure.
Are you flipping down?
Probably to get some
then,
counters.
Then I'll give you the single boost with overkill and I'll take the double and figure something out.
Do you have any allies?
No.
All right. So continuing my turn, I'll pay 2 to get my Nerves of Steel, and I'll pay the Desperate Defense to get the Hard to Ignore. Flip down, get 2 counters. Over to you.
Okay. I'm going to use my rocket launcher to play my battery pack, tinker it, draw 2, draw Nick Fury. So Nick will block for me. So I'll use Ingenuity, my double, and my salvage. I will put my rocket launcher back on top. Play Nick, draw 3. Oops. There's a stealth strike. Flip up. Heavy cannon deals 1 to everybody. And 1 to him. He's down to 20. So I can confuse him or I could stealth strike a minion.
You stealth strike a minion, can you kill something so you can remove some threat?
Yeah.
But is maybe the threat removal that it gives less effective than the confuse? Because if he schemes against me, he's scheming for what? 3 plus a boost?
Right.
So, I mean, that's effectively like 4 to 6 threat that he's putting on, so.
All right, so I'll use this 2 to get rid of this headhunter. He's gone. Then, I mean, I could use Nick. Yeah, I can either take the 1 damage from this guy, which is probably fine now that I have Nick. Yeah, I think you're right. So I'll put this down and confuse him. Nick removes 2 threat, right?
Yeah.
We go from there.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy, I'm playing sloppier here now.
Oh, that's you're fine.
All right, man. So much build. That's where I see my deck.
If you confuse him, Brandt gets the overkill. Remember, you know the boost cards.
You get
So
overkill.
yeah, those boost cards. There was 2 boost cards on top that
Yep.
I manipulated, right? So
Right.
since we know we're doing that, you know exactly what it is, right?
Okay. Got it. Yep.
I like
All
to
right.
just keep them face up when I've already revealed them.
Right. Right. So this is going to add to go to 12. My goodness.
Yep.
He's confused against you. This guy schemes for 1. It goes to 13. 8 plus 5. Yep. Then he's attacking me. Nick Fury blocks. 3 plus 2 plus piercing. So Nick is out. This guy hits me for 1. I'm down to 8. And then 2, 3. So you're going to get an assault, which will surge into an advance, which we cancel, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. I
Pay a resource.
lose 1 card, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a Kree private who doesn't overkill, and I get an assault, and I take it. 3 plus 1 is 4. I'm down to 4.
All right.
Alano passes to me exhausted. I'll confuse him again. And then I don't know. I deal 1 to everything. That guy already have
I
1 on him? He did, yeah.
do have a flora and fauna.
Okay. My mounted cannon can deal 3.
I have when I flip up, I have 1 off the main. I have 3 off the main with my stuff.
I mean,
And because I have flora and fauna, that means I can punch for 2 twice.
okay. I have the particle cannon, but I feel like I'm better to get heroic intuition and thruster boots out. So I'll play heroic
Yeah.
intuition. I'll use ingenuity to play the thruster boots. I'll thwart the scheme for 4. My mounted laser cannon can just kill this Kree private. And you can punch out your commando.
Yeah, I have a punch of 2, and then I'll have another punch of 2.
I'll flip, and I will crew quarters to heal 1.
Cool.
All right, all you.
So far, yes, Eric, I think so.
Yeah, it's
I
helping.
will flip up, remove 3 threat from the main with targeting screen and hyper thrusters. I'm going to use this expert defense to put down an unflappable. I will punch for 2.
Yep. Are you
off
readying and
of-
punching again?
Yes.
So we'll get rid of the commando.
Okay, I'll use Desperate Defense to Flora and Fauna, gain 2 counters, ready, and punch again. How much does the other guy have?
5, 4.
He has 4 health?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, not doing anything against him then, for now.
So we're good?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he feels more controllable for sure. It's still just you're waiting for a string of cards that you just can't, like, 3 schemes come out like happened to us before. Hopefully I get this particle cannon in now. We have Spider-Man.
Wow,
So this will
I
go to
finally
10.
got close call.
Nice.
In the right situation. When a boost card is turned face up, cancel the boost ability and all of its boost icons, then discard it and draw a card.
Is it a defense?
It is not a defense. It is just a straight up thing, but I might as well use it because it, replaces itself anyways.
All right, schemes against you.
No, attacks me.
Sorry, schemes against me. He was confused. Attacks you for 3.
Yeah, I will defend for 3. I will use desperate defense, bring it up to 5, and then I'll probably use this close call anyways.
+2. You don't need it. Unless you
Sure.
want to just cycle the card.
Sure, I might as well just cycle the card.
Yeah. I mean, well, he could attack you again on an event. Treachery.
That is true.
All right, so you ready? Flow
So-
like water deals 1. Electrostatic armor deals 1.
Correct. Hard to ignore removes 1, and unflappable draws me a card.
Nice. And then the Kree hits you for 1.
Sure. He can hit me for 1.
You'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Kree Lieutenant, blindside. I'll stun myself. And special delivery, so we'll just exhaust the Milano.
Okay.
All you.
Call me.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just pitch that close call to get a deft focus out. Deft focus can pay for Vine Shields. I am Groot. Will play Indomitable. Remove 3, 4, 5 threat from the main because I have the Milano. And I can punch for 2.
Okay. Trying to figure out where to do that. This guy can hit
Yeah.
for 3.
If you want, I could use 2 growth counters, ready up and punch again.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay, down to 4 counters, punch twice.
Okay. Are you flipping down?
I don't know. It depends on what's going on with you.
I'm
There's
gonna
4
thwart
threat
for
on the main,
4
right?
and bring this all the way down.
But then are you gonna be? You're kind of low health, aren't you?
Oh, I'm at 6.
You're also stunned.
Yeah. It's true. So if I don't heal, I'm just sitting at 6, right? No allies.
I'm staying up, defending you.
Okay. Oh, I do have a cybernetic skeleton. So I'll go to 9.
Okay. So
It's your choice. I mean, you draw cards and everything, right? So until you get fertile ground, maybe it makes sense to just stay up.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So I'll play cybernetic skeleton, go to 9 health. With salvage, put what do I put on top? Do I put a sonic rifle on top? It's pretty good control, right? I will flip up. I will thwart for 4, bring the main down. I will use my heavy cannon to deal 1 to everything. None of these are attacks. I'll deal 2 to kill this Kree Lieutenant. Sorry, he had. Oh no, he just had guard. He didn't have other. And then I will use 3 to play particle cannon.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brian. I think they learned from the campaign to
Get rid of my
make
stun.
upgrades permanent or like start in play.
It just seems more fun. Like
It does.
I mean, I guess you could say it's overpowered if you get these things, but it's like, figure it out.
But-
like when you give them, it's like it's weird when you
But
give.
it really
if you do
isn't.
well, you want to do better. You want to get things right. Like,
Yeah, but it really isn't overpowered because it is. We're
right,
still.
we're still.
Not, yeah.
It's true. All right, I have an onrush. I'm going to leave that face up here, so that can cancel an encounter card.
Okay.
I don't know what it means when it says cancel the effects of that card. So if we flip fanaticism,
It's a star. I believe a star.
when a card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel the effects of that card and discard it. You don't think it just
Oh,
cancels the whole
when
card?
revealed. Yeah, it's going to be the when revealed stuff. Cancel the effects of that card. Or sure, I guess it
I think
just
I can just
cancels
cancel
the
anything,
card.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird way of wording it. All right, this goes to 4. He is attacking you for 3.
All right. So what do I do here? What do I do here? I can, yeah, I'm gonna defend for 6 because of Vine Shield.
Okay. He is attacking you. Am I revealing?
And
Are you doing a defiance?
no, no.
Okay. It is 2 plus piercing, so you're good. That's 5.
All right, give me a second. And it's my lashing vines is after I do it, so I can choose to do it afterwards. So unflappable and hard to ignore. So 1 threat off the main and draw me a card. Electrostatic armor is going to trigger for 1 damage.
And flow like water, right?
Flow like water. I did not do a defense.
Oh,
Upgrade.
expert defense is not a defense.
That what expert defense? No, it was Vine Shield that I used for +3 defense.
Oh, got it.
Okay, I will use 2 growth counters to
Thanks, Mark.
ready myself. Oh, sorry, I don't need to. Actually, I have Indomitable. Ha!
Nice. All right, then he's attacking me for 3.
Yep, defending for 3.
Hits you for 5.
Okay, I take no damage. I'm down to 1 growth counter, and electrostatic armor deals the damage.
4. I'm sorry, the Kree should have hit you prior to that.
For what?
1.
Okay, I have no growth counters then.
My bad. All right, cards. Kree Physiology, he gets tough. Surge into a Kree Lieutenant. Into Gang Up. Want to cancel it?
Yep.
Oh, Onrush. Where did I put it? Is that what we want to cancel, or do we want to save it for fanaticism? Probably just Onrush when we can, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll play Onrush.
We still have the Milano if you do that, so.
Yeah. And a Shadow of the Past.
Milano.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Milano passes to me. I will deal 1 damage to everything in play. Yeah, it's just like if you're going to have the Milano and you upgrade it, why do you have to go find the upgrades?
Exactly. FYI, I have
We should probably stop.
I have 3 threat removal off of the main with my
Okay.
screen and hyper thrusters.
Cool.
So,
All right.
and I do have a root stomp.
This will deal 3 damage to this guy. Oh, okay. I have the sonic rifle. Confuse him.
Yeah, because I'm definitely flipping down because I have no counters. And
I
I have fertile
have
ground.
the particle cannon.
If you want to take
So
those, if you want to take those guys out and draw cards, because you can, then do it. And I'll
okay.
just root stomp him and take the power stone.
Murdered you. Oh, that's actually a good plan, Brian. Oh, wow. Do I play my pistol or my battery pack? I guess my battery pack, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay. So then it's up to you if you want to hit this guy. Well, he has guard, so you can't root stomp.
I can root stomp him.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take him out. How much health does he have?
He has 3 left.
Oh, okay.
It's because I drew the battery pack.
Got it. I'll root stomp him. Deal 5. Gain a growth counter.
Okay.
I'm going to flip down.
I'll
Gain 2
attack
growth
for
counters.
2. Also flip down and heal. And I go to 10.
Okay. Yep. I'm just
This
sorry. I'm just continuing my
feels
turn. I
like the
thought it was
part where we
already.
have control. I'm sorry. Did I
Root
take your
stomp?
turn?
No, I was figuring now it's my turn. Root stomp for fertile ground. Fertile ground. counter, draw a card. I am Groot is going to play a hard to ignore. And we're just going to keep this Dauntless in hand for next round.
Yeah, it's like by putting them in your deck, they make it less efficient. Like they say they don't count towards your deck, which is actually even worse. At least you could put these cards in place of other cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, but somebody was saying like it's probably growing pains, and I agree. They're just trying to learn. And at the end of the day, the campaigns aren't my favorite way to play, so
exactly.
It's not a big deal to me anymore. It's like I could just fight Ronan, you know?
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We will add 4. He is confused against me. You took this. You did not take the stone.
No.
He is scheming against you for 3, 4. Oh, I forgot we can use the Milano here. 1, 2, accelerate.
Great. Start getting some damage on Ronan.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm slowly whittling him down with the retaliates, right?
Absolutely. He's at 10. Cannonade goes to 7. Caught off guard. I think I just get rid of my side holster.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, yeah, you only have 2 weapons out
I do have
anyways,
a
right?
pistol in my hand.
But you're going to be using the sonic rifle and
Yeah, and then I
then scrapping it, right? Wait, does sonic rifle go away after
Yeah.
you use it? Okay,
Yeah.
you can't scrap it then. But at least you can, yeah.
Right, but I can scrap the battery pack.
Correct.
All right, and then single-minded fury. You don't have the stone, so it surges into hull breach. You can exhaust the Milano, deal 3 damage to me, or spend 2 mentals. I'm at
should we
10.
Should I just exhaust? I think I should just exhaust Milano.
Okay. Milano is yours, exhausted.
All right. Let's do this then. Let's go fertile ground. Start there. Draw a card. Gain 1 counter. Plus growth spurt, gain 2 counters. So wow. That's 7. At 7 counters, there is a lot of threat.
Yep. There's 8 on the main, and there's 7 on the cannonade.
I'll flip up. I
think I can get rid of 9 threat.
Fruition to go for 2. And let's go 1, 2, and 3. Well, the thing is I do have my targeting screen and hyper thrusters, so that's immediately 2 off the main with 1 off the side scheme, and targeting screen can remove 3 more.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that more in your range, or should I do an I am Groot?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
All right. If that's the case, then I will use I am Groot to play my armored vest, and I'll use the We Are Groot to play my Dauntless, and I'll hold my 2 defensive abilities for next round.
All right.
I will punch for 2.
What a day. I will use Ingenuity and Power in All of Us to play Moon Girl. While you were taking your turn, I cycled my battery pack. So I draw 3 off of that.
Nice.
Take a card. Oh, I got pistols coming out my you-know-what. All right.
Your nose?
That's right. You know it. Then I will do Schadenfreude and
you mean
for
you
justice.
knows it?
Yeah, that's right. To play Under Surveillance. Okay.
Are we still on the first?
We'll heal 1. Stage 1, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, is we're still on stage 1 of the main scheme.
We are.
See, guys, it makes that much of a difference. It really does.
Coulson, Arrows, Pistol plays Professor X. I'll confuse him. Sonic Rifle will hit him for 3 because he's confused. Then I'll use my In Defiance to play my pistol. I will deal him 2 damage. Professor X will remove the cannonade. And Rocket will thwart for 4 and bring this down to 2.
Okay, I am decking out, just FYI.
Oh, I hit him for 3, so I get the Power Stone.
Cool.
Are you up?
I am.
Okay.
I'm decking out.
Oh, shoot. I can flip him, huh? Let's just do it, huh?
Do it. What does he get when he flips?
Tough and cut the power. I don't know. Does it make sense?
Let's flip him next round.
Okay. So I'll hit him for
You're
2. He's
You're
down to
gonna have
1.
yeah, you're gonna have the Milano, so you'll be able to do extra, and that way we have the
I mean, if I
time
draw
to
a
deal with
reload
stuff.
too, I'm now at the point where I can deal a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Also, why can't these be techs so that I can ready them with Rocket and have more fun blasting? It would be a little
Mine are
extreme.
yours aren't techs.
Oh, yours are techs?
Mine are techs.
Oh, so I should have taken those. So that's another thing we would know for the future. Because I could ready those.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right, you good? Are you drawn up?
Yes.
All right. You're up. I just asked you that, but forgot the answer to the question.
That is what I am, is up.
Touche, Brian. All right. He is attacking you for 2.
Do I have a way to ready? I do with those. All right. But he will get 2 boosts against you no matter what, right?
He gets 2 boosts against me, but I have Professor X.
And
I have 11 health if he overkills.
Okay, then I will defend for a ton. I'll use yeah, I'll just use Defiance and cancel his boost. Well, I could just use it against you though. Yeah.
No, you can't
whatever.
use Defiance for me. It's when a villain is attacking you.
You're right. You're right. Defiance, then I'll defend for 4 and use Defiance.
Flow like water?
Flow like water, electrostatic armor, dauntless.
All right, so flow like water flips him. He gets tough. We get cut the power. I think it'll be fine. I'm not worried about all this.
Yeah. It would have happened anyways because you did 3 damage to him, so
yeah.
Or
here's
it
cut
would have
the
been 3
power.
damage.
So this goes to 6. He gets tough. Then you
Loses
do
it because
electrostatic
of
armor, and then hard to
dauntless.
ignore, right?
Hard to ignore, unflappable. Hard to ignores are twice, but cut the power says I can't remove from the main. Oh, if he has the stone, right?
But we could trigger the order, correct?
I believe so, yes.
So you could choose to do hard to ignore. No, because flow like water would happen first.
Yes, it would.
Yeah. All right, so then you deal him a damage, and then another damage from Dauntless, and then unflappable,
but I think,
right?
Yeah. Is that it is a crisis. Okay.
Yeah, it's a crisis.
So I won't trigger the hard to ignores then. But I do get the unflappable. And I can use my lashing vines to ready and defend for you if I want, and just get more stuff going.
If you want, I got Professor X.
Okay, go ahead.
And he's dead in 2 turns. I got a reload. He's dead. If you draw an I am Groot, he could be dead. Yeah, he's dead in 2 turns.
All right, then I won't. I won't do the lashing vines.
barring some form
Okay.
of chaos, which he does throw at us, like overkill. So he's going to hit me, but it's for 6. So 2 on Professor, 3 on me is fine. I'm at 8.
I am doing my lashing binds. Forget it.
Okay. Oh, so you can
I'm
attack, yeah.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Pincer maneuver. Pre-lieutenant. Pre-private will hit me for 1. Single-minded fury. Ooh, he is going to attack me again.
Now I defend.
Take 1. Okay.
I will defend. I have expert defense to bring it to 6. And I defend for 7 in total.
And he hits for 6, 7, 8, 8. Sure.
I should have used Vine Shield. Nerds. Okay, so he hit for 8, but I defend
Yeah.
for 7, so I take 1.
Yeah.
He does take flow like water, electrostatic armor, and dauntless. And I lose 1 counter.
All right. Milano passes to me. So now we got to clean up a little bit.
Yes, sir, we do.
What do we deal with and not deal with? Oh, shoot. What did he attack? That was kind of dumb. We could have canceled single-minded fury, but I guess we did it now, so.
Well,
Let it
we
be.
have the Milano for threat or resource, so.
All right, mounted cannon will deal 1 to everything. This can deal 3, so we'll put it on this private. And then I'll kill the private with a pistol. Murdered you. You know, my throat gets really raw saying murdered you all the time.
Yeah,
It's
because
tough.
you say it differently.
Then I will thwart for 4.
Okay, you bring that down to 2. Targeting screen will finish it off.
Okay. And I'm just going to get rid of the target acquired. I've got a plan to ready. Ooh, I thwart for 5. So do you have one that removes 1 from everything?
I have the hyper thrusters.
So let's do that one first. Then I ready and I can thwart for 6. So I'll get rid of the pincer maneuver. And then yours gets rid of 3 off of this, right?
The targeting screen?
Yep.
No, I used the targeting screen, I thought, to help you with the cut the power.
Nope. You use the other one because I thwarted this for 5. Then you get rid of 1 off of everything, right?
Okay. Minus the main because of the cut the power.
Yep, I didn't do that one.
Okay, and targeting screen removes 2 because I don't have Milano.
2. Okay, got it. So that goes to 4. Gosh, Brian, you're such a bum.
I know.
All right, then this thwarts for 3. Play the side holster again. Ingenuity plays the battery pack. The particle cannon fires at the Kree lieutenant. Then the battery pack will reload the particle cannon. The battery pack reloads the particle cannon. Then I'll reload everything. Particle cannon will overkill. Murdered you. He's down to 29. Draw a card. It's my double. Battery pack on the particle cannon. Rocket's pistol hits him for 2. Am I weird? Are we just going to kill him next turn? We are. So I'll put that
probably.
there. Flip down. Crew quarters myself to 8. Moon Girl hits him for 2.
I mean, just because, I mean, maybe I should be flipping down then.
Let's do it. End this like we did Nebula.
All right, fine. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to fertile ground, gain a counter, draw a card. Growth spurt, gain me another counter. All right, I will use my energy and my hard to ignore. I don't think I need it now to play Joe Costa. Joe Costa gives me, let's just go with the expert defense. You know what? No, I'm gonna take Defiance.
Jason, it
Defiance.
was 6 minus 5. I missed it. So Rockets 2, Thruster Boots 3, Heroic Intuition 4, and Power Stone 5. So that's what I missed was the Power Stone.
Joe Costa can just board for 2. And I think I just hold on to these.
3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14 damage, so you need 11. You just literally need to draw I Am Groot.
Yeah, I don't have it, unfortunately.
You do not draw I Am Groot?
No. I have I can punch for 2, lashing vines, punch for 2.
I drew
So
a battery
that's
pack and a
4.
ready, so I'll deal all the damage, Brian. You can just
Cool.
chomp on something. All right, this goes to 5. He is confused against me. He is attacking you. He's scheming against you for 2. +1 is 3. This goes to 8 out of 18. And we get 3 cards. First one is a You Stand Accused. I think we just let him scheme once. Because we can just cancel it if he's going to pop it, right?
Sure.
So 3, 4, 5. It's a fanaticism. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Oh no, superior tactics. He takes my Power Stone.
How much threat does it have?
4. And Dead to Rights. Exhaust your identity and Surge. So we'll cancel that one.
Cancel that, yeah. Back to us.
Yep.
Okay.
All you.
All me.
25
all
damage.
Me. Fertile ground. Boom. Flip up. Targeting screen hyper thrusters are going to remove.
Oh, sorry, my bad, Jason.
Targeting screen removes 3 from the side scheme, and then the hyper thrusters removes 1 and supposed to be 2 from the main.
Yep. Now we can take the Power Stone back.
Now we can take
I want
the
my Power Stone back. Power Stone back.
Yep. I don't even need to use the depth focus. I'm going to use, you know what? Let's do take the fight to them. Look at the top 4 cards, and I'm going to draw a new card.
Here's his weapon. We put an advance here. This is a triple. This is one with piercing. I don't think we care about that. So we'll leave him.
Let's go strength, root stomp, 5 damage.
20.
I have the Power Stone.
I have the Power Stone.
All right. I will punch him for 3. Lashing vines are removed. Before I do lashing vines, sorry. Back that up for a quick sec. I'm going to use Depth Focus and Genius to do I Am Groot and remove 10 threat.
Yeah, nice. You are Groot!
Okay, then I'm going to punch him for 3. Lashing Vines, use 2 counters, and ready myself. And then punch him for 3 again.
14.
Yeah. 3 again.
Jason, I took 1 extra damage because I missed it. Sorry about misunderstanding.
Then I'm going to use the entangling vines that I have here to do I Am Groot, and I'm going to give you and me a tough because I can. And Joe Costa will just
punch for 1.
Punch for 1, yeah.
13. I got 13 damage. We ready?
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to use a multitasking to play a battery pack. Battery pack is going to load my particle cannon. I'm going to scrap my battery pack. Oh, actually, something else I could scrap. Oh, I got this battery pack. I'll scrap this one, draw 2. I got a stealth strike and a rocket launcher. That's right. My name's on it. Then I will hit him with a particle cannon and a pistol for 6. He's down to 7. I will personally punch him for 2. I will hit him with a mounted laser and a heavy cannon for 3. He's down to 2. And because it's my favorite rocket card, Stealth Strike, murdered you. Draw a bonus card.
Remove the last threat from the main.
Lose the last threat from the main. Clean. So it was easier. But it was fun.
Yeah. So I think it actually makes a huge difference.
It makes a huge difference, yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
So the thing is you still need to go through the campaign and get the credits to be able to buy these things.
Right.
But from later campaigns, we know permanent became a thing. And
Right.
I think if they had come up with permanent at this time, these things would have had permanent because thematically, it is literally you just upgrading your ship.
Thematically, it makes a lot more sense rather than you're in space also on the ground because it's not really clear where you're fighting him.
Yeah.
And you're like remembering these weapons that you bought but forgot to hook up.
Yeah.
Which I guess has a little bit of a Millennium Falcon feel to it, right? Like, oh, right, we bought those, but we never attached them.
Yeah.
They told me they fixed
Unbelievable.
it. So
I've had people say over and over that Ronan feels impossible in this campaign. And I think you just need to have the upgrades and super hard mulligan for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you,
Thanks,
Jason, for
everyone,
correcting me there. We did it.
for sticking with us.
Whichever way you want to say it is. So there you go. Rocket and Groot taking down the campaign. 2 very fun heroes to play. I mean, Brian, you just MVP Groot this whole thing. I mean, Rocket did what Rocket does. I didn't get to do a ton of setup. I finally did there where I got to set up the weapons and play the reloads.
You're the Forrest Gump of the champions.
Yeah.
Rocket
does what Rocket does.
Rocket is what Rocket does.
Yeah, I mean, he's very like, finesse is the wrong word, but he's like, I've got a plan. It's just kind of this like quiet, I'm going to remove 5 threat or I'm going to remove 7 threat.
I don't know,
right?
Brandt.
Like,
you got to give yourself more credit because you made the MVP call on
the Nebula
move.
Pretty sweet.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move this over here.
Awesome. I still, as frustrated as I am with this campaign in terms of difficulty, it's fine. There's something difficult. A campaign is more frustrating because you kind of want to get through it all. A single villain, it's fine. It's a different thing. But there are a lot of unique ideas in here. I mean, I love having this Milano and that you can use it for things. It's unfortunate that they like kind of over tweaked it, that you have to use the Milano for too many things.
This is just me being absolutely in love with the Groot character. I agree. I think these decks also highlight one of the strongest approaches. He's strong defense. So Groot is such a strong defense. As you can see, the way I built this deck is he could get up to a 12 defense. And if somehow he couldn't defend all 12 damage, he has his growth counters, which still negates damage, which means you can still trigger the hard to ignore. So you can still trigger the unflappable and, all that stuff. And if you played the desperate defense, you're readying anyways, because you're still not taking damage. So he gets so much value out of playing in defense.
No, he's great. Yeah, you're totally right. And you're not wrong about all the cards that say if you don't take damage, or if your health is at the highest, he plays those the best. Because even when you can't defend, I'm repeating what you said, but even when you can't defend, you lose counters. And I think people think the counters are a must. You actually never I am Groot that entire second game.
There's the last turn to remove threat.
No, sorry, you did I am Groot, but you never did I am Groot.
That's right. That's right.
You misunderstood.
And I threw away the I am Groot for the I am Groot.
Oh, you did at the end, so that I would deal the damage. Gotcha. I didn't realize you did that. I missed that part of the play. That's great. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just getting built, and this campaign just really doesn't let you build, which is why you see heroes that don't need to build do so well, right? Scarlet Witch doesn't need a lot of build. Captain America doesn't need a lot of build. Captain Marvel doesn't need a lot of build. Doctor Strange gets a lot of build. He just, it's part of what he's doing. He's getting so many resources he gets to build. So that's why those heroes tend to do really well on the expert campaign, right? But these ones will struggle more. But yeah, you're right. The defiances were huge. So we're using some of those cards, which I know is something Boggs mentioned, like the fact that we'll let the whole cycle come out, and Defiance is a Drax card, right?
Yeah.
So you let the whole cycle come out, and then you're like, oh, cool, now I can use this Defiance and not let the weapon come out, or Fanaticism doesn't, but example, something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's those stars, extra stars that Ronan has.
Yeah.
Especially with the free fanatics and stuff like that being in there. Defiance makes it very good. You know, that one turn I doubled Defiance to cancel both boosts, and boom, universal weapon was right there.
Yeah, it's just like they added all these things that were really cool, like hinder and all those kind of things and all these side schemes, but I think they just don't recognize like these side schemes coming out with 7 apiece and 2-player.
Brian says Defiance was Vision, not Drax.
Okay, so do we go?
Drax had the hard to ignores and stuff.
So we were just thinking. So I guess I was just thinking when Defiance came out, that's a really strong Drax card. Is Drax on the card? Is that what I'm thinking of it?
No, it's not Drax on the card. It's Shang-Chi.
Got it. All right. My bad. So, yeah, no, it's there. I mean, the campaign is fun. We got to do some non-campaign stuff.
Yeah. That'll be the
next time I say let's do a campaign, forget it. Let's just
think about it this way.
Some one-off games.
Yeah. Think about it this way, man. I mean, it's next week already that we're going to be getting Rogue and Gambit. So,
and then the game ends.
And then the game ends, apparently. Yeah. There's nothing more.
There you go.
Nothing to see here.
Awesome. Well, we did it. So that was cool. That was exciting to be able to do. I mean, we ended up putting those upgrades in play in the beginning. So however you want to take that. But I feel like it's good tips, right? For people trying to get through, like, try doing this. Like, and I love when you can make small changes. Like, honestly, even with Hulk, they added these cards that now, I think he's generally fine. But in the beginning, it was like, if you just make him 0-4-4 and steady, you're good. Just make him attack for 4 and defend for 4 and give him steady. And he's great. You don't even need whatever. He's fine at that point. So I like those small changes. It obviously stinks when you have to change the text or stats on a card. But just putting these upgrades in play makes them so much better. And then the ones that go in your deck generally say draw another card. So they cycle through. So it just creates something that makes it a lot more sensible,
But it's not like there is going to be some board game police that's going to bust into your house and say, why are you playing it like that? So realistically, you play the game however you want to play it. And it makes you happy.
We have plenty of difficult challenges with Steve.
Exactly.
So awesome. Sounds good. Tomorrow I'm going on a double date with Steve. I was supposed to do it tonight, but my wife and I are going out. So tomorrow morning you can join us on the Play the Game channel, and it's Kitty and Spidey going on a double date with.
I thought you were being serious.
Oh yeah, with Aurora and Black Panther T'Challa, and we are fighting Corvus and Proxima.
I thought you were going out on a double date like IRL.
Nope. No, they won't let me across the border. It's a whole thing. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we're doing that on Steve's channel. Again, it was supposed to be tonight, but we're doing it tomorrow morning. So we're going to play. But I think we're just doing standard, but we're going to play 2 characters each. So we'll do 4. We've never done that. 2 people playing 2 characters. So that's where I will be tomorrow morning. Now I'm going to go watch Ant-Man.
Steve always puts us to the test, for sure.
Yeah. I think the difficult challenges are Steve for sure. And it's great. People love it. Like I have to get over it, like, and I don't even mind losing. I just wonder what's interesting for people. But time after time after time, I get comments on the difficult challenges saying, that was so fun to watch. Wow, that was a pain. Boy, you guys really lost. So clearly people,
Yeah,
when we win stuff, people go, nice job, or say nothing, which is fine.
pretty
I'm talking like
much.
that post comment. So, but all the difficult challenges, people comment left and right. So I need to
They'd love
learn
to
that
see us
that's what
fail.
people want to see.
It's cool.
So works out well. Well, Rocket is still my favorite hero. He's so much fun to play. I just love all
Love
the
Groot.
conniving and all the guns and the tinkering. Like it brings all the pieces. And I'm so sad when people think he's just all about the murdered you and that's it, because man, you are missing this ability, which is
Yeah,
so crazy good. You are missing the reloads and the salvages. He's just got so many resources. In
he's
fact, usually my problem is I build decks with too many of them.
my
And the I've
favorite
got a
Groot
plans.
and Rocket thing from Guardians is when they're in the prison and Rocket gets thrown the gun and he loads it and he's like, "Oh yeah," and then you just see them going off and like Groot is protecting Rocket and stuff
Spinning
like
in
that, and just like,
circles. Yeah,
yeah, I love that part, and
that is really
I
good.
love Groot. I think he's awesome.
I do too. Nice. Steve Carrier. There it is. All right,
Yeah,
everybody. I think we're going to rock and roll. I'm going to go watch some
ha,
Ant-Man,
Rocket roll.
Rocket, and Groot. And yeah, and then you can catch me on Play the Game tomorrow, and then we'll plan something for next week. 3 and or 4 of us. Oh, we got to do Gambit and Rogue.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Got it. So we are talking about Alter Ego. Yeah, we'll have to figure that. I'm not going to talk about it right
Yeah,
now. I'm done.
exactly.
Thanks,
Cool.
everybody. My name's Brandt.
I'm Brian.
This is the Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign, beaten with Rocket and Groot. Go out and do it yourself, or have fun and play some one-off games, because they're pretty solid in this game. You don't need campaigns to make this game awesome. So there you go. But maybe you could play Rocket and Groot this week, or play Ant-Man and Wasp. Actually, would be super thematic, right? They'd be fun ones to play.
Yep.
So, all right. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, we hope you step into the portal. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.